In light of this election, I've been watching the left intensely because I want to see what their policies are and how the media and every little shill with a YouTube channel out there can actually cover or uncover or not cover fairly the policies and the candidates. I've been watching CNN, ABC, CBS, Newsmax, Fox, Brian or Lion Brian, Brian Tyler Cohen, Lion Brian colon, or Borat Tiller colon. It's basically rigged. Every little anchor, every little guy with a microphone or gal, it's not properly covering the achievements and the failures of these candidates. So I'm here to tell you that I think the CHIPS Act that Biden introduced is a great business deal, but it's paid out of our own taxes. Okay, those concessions in taxes are going to be paid from the taxpayers' money. In addition, the American Rescue Act or the COVID Relief Act introduced new taxes on small online sellers that usually or before this new American Rescue Act or COVID Relief Bill, before online seller could make up to $20,000 before being mandated to pay taxes. Now you can only make $600. In addition to that, they are also will have to pay taxes from $600 up. So if you have some crap in your basement or your attic, you may end up paying taxes on stuff that you already purchased new and you already paid taxes on. And now when you resell online, basically you have to pay taxes again. So technically, the American Rescue Act didn't do anything for the middle class, the people that wanted to have a side hustle to make some money to augment their income because they weren't making enough anyway. So basically, it's all politics. None of these guys are fixing anything. Biden didn't want to fix the border with an executive order because he wanted to campaign on it for his second term. Kamala Harris covered Biden's decline, and then she didn't do anything for the border. Now you have Pete Buttigieg, who comes on TV stations and he interviews, and then he grabs the attention by saying that the crime is down under Biden. Well, I checked the crime, and in some instances, moron Tyler Cohen or moron Tyler colon also checked the crime, and it is down by 26% and 18%, not 80. So it's down, but it's down from 2023 by that much because Biden Kamala ticket didn't want to do anything so they could campaign on it. And now moron Tyler Cohen comes in front of YouTube and he says that Trump stopped the bill for the border because he wanted to campaign on it. Well, technically, none of them did anything to fix the problems, and none of them did anything to fix anything. And now, the newest thing, Kamala Harris is campaigning on policies that Trump is campaigning. So she's plagiarizing the policies. And technically, I was wondering how she became an attorney or whatever, how she finished law school. So now with this plagiarizing exercise, we know she plagiarized the way through law school and probably college. And then she slept with the right politician in California. And then she had 2 jobs in Sacramento. Now, I'm talking because I saw somebody else put this information out there, but the more it is out there, the more it gets accessed for whoever wants to be informed. So she had 2 jobs in Sacramento. On each of those jobs was making like $80,000-$90,000 a year, and she only had to show 1 day a month. So how will you explain a person that has never been used to work as hard as the average slow-mo Joe in her life? How would you expect her to be able to deal with all the information that will have to get into her purview to steer the country properly. She's absolutely underqualified. She is incapable of doing anything. She was so happy as a vice president because she coasted her way through the vice presidency. She had 2 jobs. One was to cover for Biden's decline, and the second was the border. And she had to do a piss poor of the border in order to exemplary cover for the Biden senility or mental issues. So she's absolutely not fit. She's not fit to be a district attorney or whatever she argued that she did. She's unfit for anything. Well, now on Trump, I gotta say, I am tired of the same old remarks. You need to update your vocabulary or your speeches or your ideas and give us more. Because watching the left, I found out what you did. You lower taxes on the rich and you gave us, the poor, the middle class, and the poor class some crumbs. So you used your political capital, you fucked us over, and now you want another 4 years. And at the moment, you're definitely better as a candidate than Kamala Harris. But we're kind of pissed off, and enough with the bullshit and the jokes and the satires, because these idiots in the media, the moron Tiller likes, don't get it. So keep a campaign straight only on policies and everything that needs to be said about policies. Introduce new policies, okay? Dissolve the IRS, for example. Change it. Make it better for the people. In addition, explain Project 2025 rather than trying to distance yourself from it. I read through that thing and it's good. It's not bad. The only problem is you have the massive left media megaphone that's shouting at the top of the lungs, or their lungs, that is bad. Is not bad. They are enjoying the privileges that they are afraid will move on the right. That's the problem. That's why they're touting Project 2025, because all those lifers in key positions throughout the government, they will be changed, and basically their privileges will be removed because the view will not coincide with theirs. So then they will have opposing views, and they would be the ones facing, the DOJ, the FBI, what's the other 3 letters agencies? Anyway, all of them. They will be the ones facing them. So that's what they don't want to lose. They're afraid to lose that. And they're never covering that they are in control of the government, the swamp, the deep state. So, because they're already, they're human beings and they have their own views. The problem is that the left media megaphone is constantly spewing lies, constantly. And I particularly like watching moron tKamala because he's on point with the lies. He even has this show called No Lie with moron tKamala, and it's basically only lies or shading a bad light on non-news